Good morning and welcome to the last edition of the AM Sports here on the JoyNews channel on Multi-TV. My name is Kenley Sakisaki. On today's edition of the show, we'll show you how Arsenal secured a hard-fought 3-2 win at Crystal Palace, plus this weekend's English Premier League fixtures. But first, clubs have begun preparations ahead of the 2017-2018 Ghana Premier League season, and Medeama SC is one of the busy clubs in the player transfer market. Here's the Deputy PRO, Patrick Akoto.
Medeama is, we are working like a yellow submarine. We are not talking much. We've been very quiet in the transfer market, especially very quiet from the media lenses, largely because we want to do our recruitment in such a way that we're in a competitive world. It's important that you begin to map your strategies quite well. But we are napping some few players, very experienced players on the local scene who will come and augment the squad. Don't forget that we have been drawn in as an emergency team for the GA tournament, which has come in handy for us. We will be playing in that GA tournament to serve as a dress rehearsal for the start of the new season. It's part of our pre-season program. So we are hopeful by next week we should be very clear in our mind, early new year, we should be very clear in our mind on which players have joined the fold. But I can tell you that there are one or two, very big players who are coming into. Of course, I want to be tight-lipped on the names at the moment before any other team attempt to gazam our attempts, to pick any player.
Are there players who improve the squad?
We are hopeful. We are hopeful that these are players who improve the squad. I mean, I have come to appreciate that players may not excel necessarily at a particular club, but they will become the poster boy when they join another club. So these are players that we've scanned through. These are the best. These are the available ones. These days, it's the financial watchers. You need to, challenge the likes of Adriana Stars, who appears to have a lot of Benjamins all over the place, and you need to challenge Adriana Stars, challenge Hasselfolk, challenge Kotoko, And so we are doing our recruitment on the quiet, and we are very hopeful that. Once again, don't forget that Medeama is an emerging clout on the African continent. We've been to Africa 2 times. We've excelled on all those 2 occasions. We want it to be an exciting for us to come back again to the 3rd time, possibly this time around, claiming the ultimate diadem on the African continent. But I want to take things slowly. We are working behind the scenes.
Well, he says they are working like a yellow submarine. I wonder how yellow submarines work. Staying with football, former World Player of the Year, George Mumbwe is the newly elected president of Liberia. Here's a report by Medeama of Joy Sports.
The 51-year-old George Weah became the first non-European player to win the Ballon d'Or in 1995, just one of many achievements over a great 18-year professional career that ended in 2003. He entered politics after his retirement and had been serving as a senator in Liberia's parliament. His victory was announced by Liberia's National Elections Commission on Thursday. It said that with 98.1% of ballots counted, Weah had won 61.5% of the votes. He will succeed Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, Africa's first elected female president. She defeated Weah in elections 2005, held shortly after the end of a brutal civil war. For a few years in the 1990s, Weah was among the best strikers in world football. Capable of scoring all sorts of goals, his most famous moment came while playing for AC Milan in 1996, when he scored a solo effort against Verona, which started in his own penalty area and saw him dribble past almost an entire team. First brought to Europe by Arsene Wenger at Monaco in 1988, Weah scored 47 league goals for the club in 4 years before a move to PSG. There, he won the league title in 1994 and was a top scorer in the Champions League a year later, finishing ahead of Jari Littmanen, Romario and Hristo Stoichkov before moving to AC Milan in 1995.